reamer, milling cutter, all of these we can produce here. Then next one is omniversal milling machines. Next one is omniversal milling machines. In omniversal milling machine, what happened? In omniversal milling machine, what happens? Now, these four moments of table in universal milling machine, these four plus one extra motion. These extra motions are present in omniversal milling machines. What is these extra motions? Now, table can be swiveled. Table can be swiveled or tilted. Table can be swiveled or tilted on a plane. So, table can be swiveled or tilted on a plane in this omniversal milling machine. Means these omniversal milling machines tables have 5 motions. These omniversal milling machines have 5 motions. Means universal milling machines has 4 motions plus 1 extra motions. What is these extra motions? Now, table can be swiveled or tilted on a plane. Here the table has also 4 moments of the universal milling machines. It can also be tilted in a vertical plane by providing a swivel arrangement at the knee. Means there is a extra, we also tilted in a vertical plane by providing a swivel arrangement. Means it has 1 extra motions, means 5 table motions. 5 table motions present. The additional swiveling arrangement of the table helps in machining spiral grooves in reamers and bevel gears. Spiral grooves. Here we can produce in the milling machines discussed earlier. Here we can produce bevel gears, reamers, any of these, but we cannot produce spiral. Grooves. But in omniversal milling machines, we can produce spiral grooves in reamers and bevel gears. That is, this tilting is provided to produce spiral. Here, first hand milling machines can be a horizontal milling machines or vertical milling machines. Then second category, column and knee type for second category is plane milling machines. Plane milling machines is a horizontal milling machines. Universal milling machines is a horizontal milling machines. Omniversal milling machines is also horizontal milling machines. Last one, then second is vertical milling machines. Vertical milling machines is a, then another category of milling machines is column and knee type is vertical milling machines. Here vertical milling machine sleeve is provided to hold the cutter. In vertical milling machine, sleeve is provided to hold the cutter and the surface is produced perpendicular to this cutter axis. Here the positions of spindle is vertical or perpendicular to the table. This type of machine is adapted for machine grooves, slots and flat surfaces. The machine may be a plane or universal type and has all the moments of the table for a proper setting and feeding the work. Here vertical milling machines, here these vertical milling machines is of universal milling machine type, means it can, the milling machine's bed, vertical milling machine's bed has 4 types of motions, means it can have longitudinal motions, means it can have these longitudinal motions, crosswise motions, up and down motions, also it can be tilted, these 4 motions. This is the vertical milling machines. In some vertical milling machines, these head can be swiveled. In some of the milling machines, these head can be vertical machine, head can be swiveled to produce flat surfaces on any angular surfaces or in any plane. horizontal plane, vertical plane or angular plane, these head can be swiveled in vertical milling machines, can be swiveled to produce plane surfaces in any plane. Then here column and knee type milling machines is finished. Then is another planar type milling machines. What is planar type milling machines? Now in planing we will provide in planar machines we will provide the milling cutter. Here in planar machines we will provide the milling cutter. This is called planar type milling machines. This is called planar type milling machines. So this is planar type milling machines. Here is one cross rail is present. This is the cross rail and this is the cutter. This is the cutter, multi-point milling cutter. This multi-point milling cutter moves in these directions to to remove the metal in this wide or heavy workpiece. And also we can provide there one milling cutter, and this cross rail is provided to accommodate different heights of this workpiece. This is one heavy machine. Then these type of milling machines are also called as plano miller. It is a massive machine used for heavy duty work, having spindle heads adjustable in the vertical and transverse directions. It relates to a planer, and like a planing machine, this machine has a cross rail capable of being raised or lowered carrying the cutters. Because this cross rail is provided, why this cross rail is provided in this milling machine? Now cross rail is provided to accommodate different heights of the workpiece. This arrangement of driving multiple cutter spindle enables a number of work surface to machine, therefore it obtains a great reduction in production time. So it is a heavy duty milling machines. Then drum milling machines. Then this is special types of milling machine. Milling machines of non-conventional designs have been developed to suit special purposes. One of them is rotary table milling machines. What do you mean by rotary table milling machines? Now here the table is circular in nature and rotates about a vertical axis. Here cutters are set at different heights, which results in one cutter roughing the workpiece and other cutter finishing them. Means in rotary table machining there are many cutters provided at different levels. If one cutter providing a roughing pass on the workpiece, another cutter provides the finishing pass. This one is drum milling machines. This one is the cutter. This is the table. Then another is drum milling machines. It is like a rotary table milling machines, but its workpiece supporting table is called as drum. Workpiece supporting table is called as drum. This is the workpiece supporting table is called drum. So that's why it is called drum milling machine, and it rotates in the horizontal axis. The face milling cutters mounted on 3 or 4 spindle heads. The finished machine parts are removed after one complete turn of drum, and then the new ones are clamped to it. Then another is planetary milling machines. Here workpiece is held stationary while the revolving cutter, the cutter moves in a travelling path to finish a cylindrical surface. In planetary milling machines, what happened? Now workpiece is remain fixed. But the cutter moves along a path, along a cylindrical path or circular path to produce the cylindrical or circular surfaces.